We're going to have a look at the French newspapers now. Florence is with us here on set. We're talking competitiveness today. I can't even say it. Competitiveness today. Getting a lot of attention in the French press. Yesterday, executives from nearly 100, in fact, of France's biggest companies called on the socialist government to cut payroll taxes.
That's right. They wrote an open letter in the Journal du Dimanche. Basically, what they want is to cut payroll taxes by 30 billion euros over 2 years to help boost competitiveness. Now, the original idea of this was put forward by a man named Louis Gallois. Now, he's the former president of the SNCF, France's national rail company, and he was commissioned by the government to actually put forward a series of measures to help boost competitiveness. So this is one of them. This is getting a lot of attention in the press today, starting with Le Parisien, Aujourd'hui en France. They take a closer look at what they call this growing concern for French people. There it is on the cover, competitiveness, the keys to clearing up the debate. And they wonder just what is competitiveness. And on the inside, they take a look and it says that once upon a time, France exported more than it imported, and now France is losing market shares and in the global market. And on top of that, the proportion of French exports within European exports is getting lower and lower, especially compared to Germany. So basically, France is becoming less competitive. And according to Le Parisien, this is because France has let itself get eaten up by the rise in production costs, by international competition, and especially because of the high cost of labor. Now, this high cost of labor is due mainly to the high social charges that employers have to pay. So the big question is, how can we lower this cost of labor? And is that the only solution to making France more competitive? And Le Parisien today also looks at just what politicians think about this, and they're divided. Those in favor, for instance, Louis Gallois, as I was saying, they say that what France really needs is this major transformation in the way that we do business. Those that are against this, however, say that this measure is going to be funded by increasing taxes, and French people are also facing huge tax increases.
Okay, well, another story that's all over the French papers today is the plight of gay marriage here in France.
That's right. It was a campaign promise by François Hollande. He promised to legalize gay marriage, and the government says that they want to put forward a bill in the months to come. But on Le Figaro, they say that a lot of mayors have promised that they won't officiate a gay marriage if it becomes illegal. And on the cover, it says that the revolt of mayors is gaining ground. Now, according to this article that you see right here, Le Figaro says that more and more mayors across the political spectrum, so not just conservative Catholics, but also socialists, have joined this revolt, as they call it. 12,000 mayors, according to Le Figaro. In their editorial, Le Figaro applauds these mayors and says that it's important to know when to say no, regardless of your political affiliation.
Now, here in France, we've got a new leader of the ruling Socialist Party. The newspaper's talking about that today.
That's right. Now, this wasn't a surprise at all because the big wigs of the Socialist Party had already given him his support. Now, this is Harlem Désir. He was elected by card-carrying socialists to be the first secretary of the party. So there it is on the cover, you see. And according to L'Humanité, after the Socialist Congress that was held this weekend, what's needed is concrete achievements from the Socialist Party. And in their editorial, they point out that the general feeling is that since the presidential election back in May, so 5 months ago, not that much has happened. They say that Hollande's campaign motto, which is changes now, seems to be long in the coming. And according to this editorial, the government needs to snap into action now.
Okay, and the left newspaper have completely ignored that story, haven't they? They've gone to the US today.
They've gone to the US. They have a special 20-page issue on the election, the upcoming election. It says, on the road to the election, so a reference to the Jack Kerouac's famous novel. Journalists from Libération take a trip down I-95. That's the interstate that goes all the way down the eastern coast of the United States. What they do is they're trying to understand the America of Obama and Romney as they enter the final stage of the election. In their editorial, they say that it's going to be a very, very tight race. And actually, Libération endorses Obama. They say that he's the best hope for the country and for the international community. It says that he's the best hope for us foreigners.
Okay, Florence, thank you very much. Florence with the French newspapers on.